Now all it needs is everything else.
Everything else, yeah. We're Lance and Christy. Join us as we build our dream. Welcome to Knight's Helm Farms. All right, beginning of day 3. We have all the front ones trimmed down a foot, and then we added additional back ones up alongside the house. So there's 5 new uprights toward the back, and they are plumb one direction but not side to side. And so that'll all happen when they get tied together. So that's what we're going to work on now, is putting horizontals across the back up along the house. And then we can start working on the roof. Start raising the roof. It's funny because the house is at an angle from where I am, and so it doesn't look level. But it's level. Alright, I gotta get the whirly girlies to the paddock on a leash because the chickens are loose. And Saf will have lunch if I don't. And we'll get started. Okay, I feel like you missed something because the camera stopped recording and we were hoisting heavy things, so I wasn't paying attention to it. We're putting the horizontals up across. This one's next to get chopped. So, is it good on where it meets up to the middle right there?
Yep.
Touching? Okay. Let me go get the camera on the tripod.
Yeah, just have to go back some.
I'll go get the camera on the tripod and then come hold that one plumb for you.
Yep.
Plumb it. And then we got the chickens out today. They're happy. The dogs are out. All the cats are hiding somewhere. Taking a nap somewhere, I guess. All right. Good? Are you good? It looks like it needs to come that way. That's Lily and Snowshoe next to Crow Crow, my tiniest rooster. Yeah. Right there. He's so little. And that's either Spot or Dot. It's hard to tell when they're not together. They're so funny.
All the uprights are up. We've got all the horizontals going across. We definitely went extra sturdy on it. So not only do I have 6 screws, deck screws going in up at an angle, I have alternated more deck screws going into the horizontals from the other. Yeah,
and most of our horizontals we cut at a 45, yeah. So they would meet on top of the post.
Yep.
But this one we could not because of the span, so they're just it's just a butt joint.
Yeah.
It's a butt
Yep.
joint.
And that's why it's got extra screws in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not going to go anywhere. Now we're going to put up other stuff.
Rafters.
Yep.
And purlins.
Yep.
And then we'll have a gazebo. And that'll make it so that this wall doesn't wobble as bad too once it's attached to this wall.
Right.
Just like any other construction. You're so funny. Yep.
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 Yep. So that's what we're going to work on next. Getting those up and going,
Yeah, yeah.
which is step 4028.6.
Well, I was just saying how this is like is it our 6th addition to this deck? I think so.
Yeah.
Because first we put up the uprights just so we could have that antenna thing on this corner. And then we put on the lattice down here because we didn't like the idea of walking out of the house and having like a skunk or something underneath the deck. So we put the lattice on. Then Gypsy came and we built her house and attached it to the deck. And then Gypsy had kittens, so that's when we put all the hardware cloth on and did the gates. And then we added all the fancy stuff for more stability and just better looks.
Yep.
And now we're adding this back wall and a roof.
Yep.
And then ultimately, what are we doing? Ultimately,
we're going back to sleep.
we're putting a wall from this upright to that upright with a door in it. And then we're going to hardware cloth all these openings and make that a full door instead of a gate. And then that way the indoor cats can come out here like today. They would love being out here.
Yeah.
Fresh air, sunshine, and safety.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be awesome. The indoor cats will get a prize. And then we just won't let the outdoor cats have that half of the deck. They'll only have from here that way, but that's plenty big. They have a whole building out there. And a greenhouse they can go into. And an aviary they can lay on top of. Yeah. Trees. You get the idea. So anyway, yeah, we got to mark out. I think we're just doing every 24 inches on center for the roofing panel or the roof rafters. And then there's 5 purlins. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and 3 in the middle. Evenly spaced. And this deck is like 8 feet wide by 40 feet long. It's a bowling alley. But anyway, yeah, it looks good. I like how it's going so far. Because that end of the roof is going to be up underneath the eaves of the house, we're hanging the rafters off of joist hangers, basically. And we're doing them 2 foot on center. We have almost all of the joist hangers on, just a few more on this side to go. Yeah, it doesn't look odd.
Probably. For what?
The solar panel thing. All right, so now what we're gonna try to do, well, there's a split over here on this board. So he's trying to coax it back down.
Nope.
It did quite a bit.
Yeah, it's just going through it.
It did quite a bit already though.
Okay.
I think that's good. All right, so then now we just gotta get a rafter up there and see what she looks like. And figure out what the length is gonna be and all that. And there is the roof line. Oh, there's a monkey.
Yep.
I don't know
Can
that.
we do a 15-degree angle on this thing or 7-degree angle?
Probably, yeah,
On all
whatever it
these?
is.
So 7-degree angle.
This overhang is kind of cool though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Because then it covers part of this down here too. Part of the
10-foot.
steps. Oh yeah. Well, that's what we're going for anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. If we're going for 10-foot, then we just leave them all on there as at this.
Yeah. And then they just need the ankle cut here.
Need their ankles cut.
The ankle cut. Yeah. On both ends, you need the same angle cut so that it's straight down over here, so it's straight instead of being at an angle back this way.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. Well, get me the drill.
I'll get you the drill. Okay. So we just need to cut the angles on both ends. And then make sure they're all 10 feet. Does that work?
Yeah. Kinda.
How do you know what the percentage is?
I'm gonna guess 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to stay there. Oh yeah, it's just very slight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you even need to do anything with it?
What? Well,
Probably.
just to get it all the way in there.
Yeah.
So we want to get them all here, give them all a 7-inch angle on that side.
Well, on both ends.
You want to do it on both ends?
Yeah, so that it's straight over here, not at a weird wonky angle.
Oh, we like the weird
And then
angles.
make sure that they're all the same length, which would be 10 feet. Because they're not necessarily 10 feet when you buy 10-footers. All right, so now we go to the saw. To the saw. Alright, this is where we're stopping at the end of day 3. It's pretty awesome looking in my opinion. It's exactly what I was hoping for. I didn't really anticipate the overhang being that big. But when I saw it like that, I thought, why cut it off? It's already, you know, it goes over some of the steps. It's way darker outside than it looks like right now. Let's see here. See, so the overhang is going to come out over a few steps to like in the middle of the stairway, I guess. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's better. And then up here, it just looks so different. It looks kind of junky right now because we have all the decor just piled up and all the furniture is misarranged and whatnot. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. It feels more closed in and bigger all at the same time. I don't know how that could be. But yeah, so now we have to put purlins on, and we're going to put a fascia board on at the end of the rafters and roofing panels, and then we'll be done. Of course, then I want to put a divider wall, but that's another, it's a whole nother deal. Put a divider from this one to that one, and then hardwood cloth all the way around, and a door rather than a gate, or maybe just like a Dutch door, just add a top part to it. And then from the slider, the indoor cats can come out into this area, because like right now they would love being out here. There goes Mr. Pippin. Bye, Mr. Pips. Yeah, fed all the cats and got all the chickens rounded up. And we had to take the trash out to the road and come in and take a shower, feed Lance so he can go to bed. He has to be at work at 3 in the morning. But this turned out really nice. I like it. I like it. And then to attach, we didn't do bird mouth. To attach the rafter to this outside beam, he used a 6-inch structural screw. So that's kind of cool. Oh. Looks good, Mr. Williamson.
Does it now?
It does.
Yep. Now all it needs is everything else.
Everything else, yeah.
Purlins, some roofing,
Fascia board.
fascia board.
And then a
across the
divider
fence.
wall and more hardware cloth at a later date.
Yeah. And some rubber baby bumpers.
And a good cleaning. And a rearranging. And a redecorating. Are you going to help me redecorate?
What I find funny too is like you look at old buildings and they show you like old barns and things like that, and you never really notice like the stuff that gets really warped or whatever. So, you know, our first day working on this was replacing 2 warped boards, which you can see which ones they are.
Yeah, because they're
'Cause
bright
they're
green now.
Yeah, they're white, green, yeah.
Yeah, those two.
But I mean, now that we have more stuff here to keep them in place, it shouldn't warp. Yeah, so that will be good.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
It's the lighting's horrible right now. You're just a silhouette. There we go. That's better. Anyway, that's it for today.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, doing pretty good. So we will see you later when we put on the roofing and the purlins.
Yep.
And the fascia board.
And the fascia board.
And other stuff. Yes. Night.